Hello everybody, welcome to the latest Worlds of ZZT livestream. Today we're going to be playing some War Torn by Madguy. This was a poll selection because we're finally back to doing polls for some of these, where the nomination was simply a game made by somebody who went pro, which is difficult to specifically define, but I would say Madguy definitely fits the bill. As Coolio has mentioned here in chat, Madguy is the same Madguy who made Burger Joint for ZZT and Streets of Rogue, which is the pro game in this sense. It's a game on Steam and it sold copies. Can't go wrong with that. I think it was a game on Steam in an era where getting a game on Steam was slightly more involved as well. That metric these days is technically just has a couple bucks to drop. It is not my birthday. My birthday is not now. But Streets of Rogue is a fun roguelite. That's a real-time run around a randomly generated city with a bajillion different classes, beating people up and shooting things and getting all sorts of funny antics. It's a fun game that I really need to actually play more. I have not done a whole lot with it. But it definitely has that ZZT humor of its day still kind of captured it. It is a tough game. The last time I played was actually as a vague April Fool's stream, and I ended up getting I was doing a practice run before starting the stream and just wound up having my best game of it by a significant margin. I was like, ah crap, I can't purposely end this run now, and I just had to go live in the middle of it, which was awkward. Oops. Does it? I haven't, unfortunately, played it for too much. But anyway, today's not Streets of Rogue Day. Today is War Torn Day, which was Madguy's second release, which is an RPG that we will be getting into. It was a childhood favorite of mine. I loved this game, so I've got it borderline memorized, I'm sure, still. Unlike Burger Joint, though, it doesn't hold up as much. It was well received. It wasn't a huge hit, but these days it's much more generic RPG than... The plot was more impressive when I was 10, I guess is the best way to put it. But it's a fun game. It's a nostalgic one, and I think it's worth showing off. So let's get right to it and listen to this sweet title screen jam. I'll just loop forever. It's got a very interesting menu system. Thank you for the subscription to Will. Was keeping this 8-month streak going, apparently. And is singing the Berries and Cream song, which tracks, actually. This is War Torn. If it's not too much trouble, would you consider registering this game? Don't worry, it won't cost you a cent. All you have to do is send me any comments about the game to this AOL email address, and you'll receive the official War Torn FAQ and a preview of his upcoming games. I don't care how long the game has been around, I'll still send you this stuff. That's actually quite tempting, then. Credits. It's an interesting menu system in that it's just a cave. Plenty of beta testers. Plenty of Enigma Games members. Including Super Mario RPG 64, it looks like. And more. Thanks to Sweeney, Jansen, Sackbot, Mega Color Box. Many thanks to the dudes who played the War Torn demo. Thanks to Final Fantasy VII for getting me interested in RPGs. And finally, thank you for taking the time to download and play this game. Good luck. Let's get right into it. So basically, humanity is not doing so hot because they all blew each other up. Or did they? That's what we're gonna find out. My name is Kyle. I was only 14 when the explosions took place. After my country regained its bearings, people were taken to forts like this one. The government discouraged leaving them for nearly any reason. Money was available to those who would work for it, and could be used to buy items such as guns, children's toys, and radios. This game is too real. 2 or 3 families would often share a single house, and our food was flown in by helicopter. These houses never had windows, although we were never told why. Since I was old enough, it was required that I enlist. I remember very clearly. We are a 14-year-old child. Oh no, 14 when the explosions took place. Never mind. We're probably still a child soldier. I don't think this guy is all that old. Maybe young adult. Never thought I'd see the day. I know, pretty exciting, eh? I'm gonna miss you very much. Your friend Jake should be waiting for you at the bus stop. And here, take this in case you get into any trouble. Thank you for the gift sub. Well, just try. Your mother gave you a gun. I'll be back, that's a guarantee. Certainly hope so. Well, I'm off. Wish me luck. Bye, Kyle. Some peak ZZT writing. My father had been drafted when the war first began. We hadn't heard from him since then. I wasn't too worried about my mother, though, since there were other people staying in the house who could keep her company. I love our sad-looking trees. I proudly strode into my fort's common and found some of my longtime friends and neighbors waiting to wish me goodbye. There was no turning back. That got a little shrill at the end. It's Mr. Dabs. That's a good name these days. Known you since you were what, 14? I'm gonna miss you, kid. And he's gonna dab for us on the way out. I'll be big and tough just like you one day. Be the same without you around, Kyle. Mr. Potts. All our favorite 21st century activities. This is Cree. Look at you, all grown up and ready to enlist. You can't talk to this person. We'll never know. Wow, both you and Jake are leaving to enlist. You're gonna do the same next year, so maybe I'll catch you then. This is Kevin. We're never gonna think of Kevin again. The bus stop was just up the road, but there was something wrong. It was hard to make out, but I could see flames and wreckage ahead. Here we are, Fort Knoll. Couldn't believe it. This looked like the remains of a large bus. Out the corner of my eye, I saw Jake's motionless body amidst the destruction. So now we've got our motivation. Somebody blew up a bus. And killed our buddy Jake. Who I guess also turned 18 or whatever today. Maybe they enlist monthly. So I guess we're just gonna walk and not tell anybody that the bus got blown up. Shuffle. Who are you? I got the feeling that this guy was the bomber. He had some sort of mask over his face and he looked dangerous. I swallowed hard and got ready to fight. So this will be our first battle. We get the classic Madguy template face, which every face will be very much derived from this kind of structure. Kyle versus the bomber. This is a typical RPG battle. When you touch the block, you will have the opportunity to choose your action. A regular punch will have a high chance of hitting and a weak effect, while a charge will have a strong effect but a lower chance of hitting. It's the typical RPG battle. Since battles are randomized like this, you might have extremely bad luck during one battle and good luck during another. Once you finish your turn, your opponent will take his. Once this is done, it will be your turn again. A word to the wise. Find yourself missing on every attack? Wait a second or two before touching the block. Timing is everything. Spells, which you collect later on in this game, can be used during RPG battles also. Each will require a certain amount of magic dust. Score. You start off with 30 flakes, but it's possible to collect more. The last, but certainly not the least, thing you should know about RPG battles is how to use first aid kits. These are represented by the number of torches shown. When used, they will restore 3 hit points. So, typical as it may be, it does have some variety to it. And it also completely did not mention that we can use our gun and our ammo. But let's just go for broke. First attack. Get this good luck right away. Nice. Ideally, you shouldn't be saving after every single attack, but I'm playing on a stream. Not really much in the way of animations. There's a little. Rum. Let's try one more charge. We will definitely be seeing the shooting attack later. Oh wow. Alright, he rude and died. Love the artboards. They have aged beautifully. Also, some weird blue goo. This had to be reported to the authorities. My adventure was just beginning. Our next fort already here. Good old Fort Edgefield. And is this... no, this is just a dude who wants to teach us magic. Which kind of feels a bit out of place in this world. Because everything else seems to imply that this is just regular old Earth. But if you got 25 bucks, you can learn lightning. It's somewhat open-ended. There's really not a lot of stuff you can skip. I think we can just skip this fort entirely if we want. Though Edgefield wasn't nearly as nice as my own fort, people here were nice and always willing to lend a helping hand. Honestly, this fort seems a little less oppressive. Like, this lady's got her own house. It's not every day that a strapping boy like yourself wanders into town. My son Alexander left this fort to enlist last year. I'm sure he's doing just fine. This television is no longer available. Radios make a good substitution. Newscaster is talking right now. This just in. Russian troops south of Fort Glasseye are closing in. Citizens is ordered to evacuate the area immediately. Our army is on its way to defend the bzz and save the bzz. So, you know, we're the protagonists, but we're not the protagonists. There's kind of a war going on. I also always liked this as a kid. This, I think, was my first time seeing the touch a photo, and then there's a passage. There we go. He's got one hell of a jawline. Or a really good smile, depending on how you want to look at it. This is Alexander. And now if Alexander dies, we'll feel bad. Alright, let's tell the cops. Someone blew up a bus with some people on it. Whoa, slow down, kid! My best friend was on it. I found the guy who might have done it, and he attacked me. He had some sort of strange mask on, and it had these weird glowing eyes. I think I killed him, and then he melted into a blue slime. A blue slime, huh? Yes, a blue slime. I can't say that I believe you. Check the files in the back room. If you have any record of something like that, it'll be there. Thanks. Oh, that was convenient. Looked through the files for nearly an hour, trying to find something that would relate to my case. I saw a news report from 2 years ago. 16-year-old girl, Ann Chase, was found lying unconscious in a cornfield west of her home in Fort Stella. After regaining consciousness, she claimed that some bug-eyed, mask-wearing men had kidnapped and performed tests on her. Doctors say that she might have been drugged, and that the images which she saw were not real. Police inspectors are not planning to go into this case in any more detail. I knew that I had to go to Fort Stella and find this girl. A long ways to the south, so I need to get prepared first. So you're going on an adventure. This is Danny. This is Woman. It's hard trying to raise little Danny. He's never even seen his father. I suppose my husband is out fighting for our nation right now. Still, I haven't gotten any letters from him in months. You always want to examine the area, just in case you can steal some magic dust from a child. I guess it's his mom's, that's the big bet. But it definitely pays off. These battles do get a little tight, and the more magic you've got, the much better you are. General store, dining hall. Sure. Meals here aren't great, but they're sure as hell better than the ones we were served when I was in the army. I was able to get out because my right leg was badly injured by a mine. Here we go, we can spend our money on stuff. Let's get a first aid kit. I'll spend all my money. For 5 ammo. I mean, lightning is good, but so is gun. Let's go for it. Lunch won't be served for a half hour. If I like to get here early, so I don't have to wait in line. What a life. I think this town is nicer than the first. It's a bit lacking in trees, but there's still some. There's one right there. Hope we don't find any blue guys in the trees. Take our long walk to Fort Stella. Ah, that's right, okay. You do have to swing by and talk to the cops at least. One of his legs bigger than the other. I walked down the path to Fort Stella. I heard something in the bushes beside me. I noticed a faint red glow. It was actually 2 pairs of eyes. Thing 1 and Thing 2. We've got much more variety now. We also already know Cure, which is good. I don't know why the game didn't let us do that from the beginning. I guess we didn't have any magic flakes. Let's try out some lightning, because I think that'll hit both targets. There we go. And might as well try gun. On one. Man, I am... Yeah, magic is expensive. I think I was right to go with some bullets. I mean, it also did like 3 damage to 2 of them. Alright. We got... I wanted to see my health. I got plenty. Let's just pick our target and beat this thing with a staff, because we've got the health to spare. There we go. We got some more money. If we really want, we can... Or no, we have cutscenes. We can't turn around, unfortunately. Now, I've been teasing this game's portraits, which honestly are still better than anything I can do. But this board is actually not half bad. What are you? Hey, stop. Or... Way to go, thing. Oop. Thing had fallen off of the cliff and had been impaled by a dead tree. It was a horrific sight. Unfortunately, the other one had melted, which meant that I couldn't examine either of them. These ones had been different, though. Their eyes had glowed red. Left standing there, wondering about what they were, where they came from, and why they tried to kill me. It was time to continue on. It was about 8:30 when I arrived at Fort Stella. Although its surroundings were fairly nice, this fort was somewhat like an inner city, a major area for all gang activity in the region. I knew that I had to watch my back at all times and find a place to stay as fast as possible. Gotta pay the toll before you can pass. What toll? What are you talking about? You know what you got, and I'll let you go. You threatening me? Because the top dog doesn't like that. Whoa, whoa, sorry, move along. I had been faking the top dog thing, but apparently he thought I had been referring to a leader of some sort. I was all curious to find out who, and I went on my way. Gotta remember that one, just in case. Girls, look, there's a guy. Hi. Hello, girls. They know a place. You know a girl named Ann Chase. You're looking at her. What do you want me for, gorgeous? Listen, I've seen the things with red eyes and blue masks. Dun dun dun. Her jaw dropped. She just stared at me, wide-eyed, and obviously shocked by what I had just told her. Excuse me, girls. I gotta go for a minute. Follow me, whatever your name is. Kyle knows how to deal with everything. You head in this one? Okay. And I mean, this legit looks like a city. This isn't Fort at all. Here we are, my favorite. This is my favorite one. How pretty she was. I'm in love, though. This had to lead somewhere. Okay, how did you find me? I looked through some old newspapers at the police station in Edgefield. Those doctors were wrong. I really saw the things. I know, 3 of them have attacked me so far. Can you give me an exact description? I might be able to remember them better. They're just completely in blue. They seem to be wearing sort of dark blue masks. The first one I saw had bulging red eyes. The others had eyes which glowed bright red. Yes, They looked just like that. I can't remember well, but here's what happened. I was on my way down to the river near here when I felt an incredible pain in my back. It must have made me black out. From then on, I can only remember bits and pieces. An operating table. Strange things standing over me. Tests of some sort. I know it sounds cliche, but this really happened. Wow. They can't be human. I know that for sure. When I killed them... Killed? Yes, killed. As I was saying, they melted into some kind of blue gunk. Probably still there, too. I'll show it to you tomorrow. That would be great, but you still haven't told me your name. I'm sorry, it's Kyle. Okay, Kyle, I'll meet you outside first thing tomorrow. Alright, I'm not tired yet, so I'll look around town a bit before I check in, despite talking about how important it is to not look around this town because it's a bad town. Fine, just be careful. Night. Good night, Anne. I knew that this was a dangerous place, but I needed a quick stroll to clear my head. I'm going to teach you a little something you use to survive around here. Only 20 bucks. Let's see what else we got first. As soon as I walked into the little shop, the clerk pointed a shotgun at me. What do you want? Whoa, whoa, I just want to buy some stuff. Alright then, don't try anything funny. He put the shotgun down, but I sensed that he was watching my every move. Some of these things might be stolen. It's not uncommon to see that in a place like this. Alright, well what can we buy? Buy some ammo, some magic flakes, first aid kit. Let's just keep spending all our money. It seems to be working out. Get some more flakes. Here, now get out. Plenty of guns that I can't afford. Alright, let's learn some more street magic. The hood has taught you fire. It's gotta be David Blaine. I don't know any other street magicians. Does a girl named Ann Chase live here? Yeah, she and her pal share a room upstairs. They seem to live life in the fast lane. I worry that one of them will turn up dead someday. Anyways, you shouldn't give this information out to strangers, especially in, like, a horrible, crime-ridden town, which is very dangerous. But sure, let's just follow Anne to her apartment. We said nothing of doing this. Okay, yeah, that's the only one we can go on. Who's there? Got our pile of garbage in the corner. Oh, it's just you. What are you doing here? Anne, where are you? Kurt! Who is this guy? What's he doing here? What do you care, Kurt? I told you, I've got nothing to do with you anymore. Don't give me that, Anne. You work under me, got it? Wait a sec, what's going on here? Kurt and I have some unfinished business, Kyle. Step outside, both of you. Perhaps man is the real monster. Where'd he go? I'm right in my room. People who make me angry usually end up dead. Say your prayers, freaks. Alright, brace yourself for the Kurt boss. Because he's got a giant robot arm. What is that thing? Something I've been working on for a long time. Don't underestimate its power. Alright, well, Madguy has played Final Fantasy VII, so lightning on robot thing sounds good. Oh, maybe not. It only hit the arm. I think you have to take out the arm first. Also, Anne fights with a whip? Sure. And charge that arm. Hologram. Kyle. Ask. Fire? Do I have enough? I don't even know if I have enough MP. It doesn't tell me these things. Nope. I just wasted my turn. I don't have enough magic dust. And whip the arm. Okay. I'm taking much more of a beating this time. Time to pull out the regular guns. And miss. Yeah, this one's probably going to be a reset at this rate. And watch out for that crazy pink. Very dangerous. Okay, so we got the arm. Maybe we can recover here. With Kurt. No, maybe not. Unless we get some very good rolls. Shoot Kurt. Charge Kurt? Miss, miss, miss. Well, she'll be okay. I genuinely don't know if shooting is more accurate than charging, but... You got it. That was tense. I do at least appreciate that you're not waiting for like a meter to fill up, so even if you do have to try these fights multiple times, it's actually pretty quick. Anyway, we just killed a guy. Are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine, but we killed him. Oh jeez, I'm gonna spend the rest of our lives in jail for this. We've got to get rid of the body. Sick, but you're right. Let's get him into his room first. Oh no, I just thought of something. My landlady could be up any minute. I'll try to stall her. You think up a plan. Ah, okay. I remember this now. Find a pen. We write a note. We're gonna make him fake his own death. We're gonna make it look like a suicide. That's Kyle. Also, we're making it a combination suicide note / bomb threat. And to make it look realistic, we'll put it in a bottle, I guess. Yes, my little scheme was pretty believable. Yeah, that landlady really felt sorry for the guy. Good work, Kyle. I really forgot about this part. I remember fighting Kurt. But not the cover-up. Why'd you follow me to my apartment, by the way? Well, gee. You see? Still don't feel like answering? That's alright. We'll talk more tomorrow morning. Good night. Again. Well, it's supposed to be like... It's the dangerous part of town. There's always giant arms and bullets and lightning bolts flying. It was amazing what happened in one day. All I wanted to do now was rest. My anticipation of the next day was killing me, though. We don't have a room yet. Where are we going? Ah, okay. To get a room. for free. I was taking advantage of a man who was obviously half asleep, but there were more important places to spend my money. I feel like Kyle is responsible for this being the bad part of town, full of crime. One of these has to have, like, gems or magic dust or something. That's how... Yeah! 10 flakes of magic dust in the dirt, which holds this plant. Oh. Wow, they're both our room. Now I get the cool dream sequence. Oh. This is gonna be flashy, actually. I drifted into a strange dream. It was as if I was being carried along a path, and all the people I had seen that day were all along it. Oof. Bye, Kyle. I really saw the things. Step outside, both of you. Okay, well. It's rather early in the morning, but I had had a good rest. And probably wasn't up yet, but I decided to look outside anyway. This town looks actually significantly worse in daylight. Hey Kyle, come on, let's go. Wait a minute, what about breakfast? No problem, we'll just pick some up at a shop outside of town and eat it on our way. I'm so excited right now that I've lost my appetite. Alright then, we'll leave right now. Well, goodbye. And I walked for about an hour, talking all the way. We told each other all about ourselves. It was amazing how many things we had in common. What is it? Ah! It's a dead guy! Now we get to look at the dead guy. Oh no, I think that's Alexander. My god, look at how he's bleeding! Someone must have killed him! Those things, Kyle, I know it was... Don't jump to conclusions. He could have just been killed in battle. Looks like fresh blood. Go home, kids. And whoever or whatever did this can't be far away. We've got to get out of here fast. Well, this is really gruesome. This wasn't the result of a battle. Look, it's some sort of cave. Let's hide out in there. Nothing bad can happen here. Aha! There's the other one. Get out of here while you still can, Kyle. Huh? What is this? It's intense music. Let me explain. This is sort of like a little underground town. Down here, we don't have to abide by the rules set for other communities by the government. We have it much better than they do. Still, if anyone important found out about this place, it'd be shut down for sure. I made the mistake of leaving the front door unlocked when your girlfriend here came barging in. We can't let you go free. Too risky. We found a libertarian micronation. Come on. And I won't tell anyone about this place. You have our word. Maybe so, but it looks like you're stuck here. Great, just great. What are we gonna do now? Let's look around before we do anything else. There's no way that these people could keep us here. We would find a way out sooner or later. I was sure of that. Okay. I was like, wait. Is there nothing blocking the passage? That door is impassable, so don't even think about trying to escape. Fools in the outside world know nothing of this place. Aha. I never once thought I'd die like this. I never once suspected that this place would be so horrible. But they Sell ammo and magic flakes. Stock up on the good dust. Couple more bullets. Just go for broke, literally. It says leader's office. That's probably important. That doesn't say anything. Also looks important, though. Wizard! Okay. Well, let's talk to the leader first before we go through all that. And in this room is the dead body room. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Bodies littered the floor all around me, all of them bruised and bloodied. What could have killed them? Were they just going to be left here to decay? This place was no mere community. Well, somebody's got to have some magic flakes. Come on. Bullets, that'll work. Alright, I guess we should talk to the leader then. The leader had a very plain office, furnished with only a desk and chair. His face was blank and pale. Something told me that he wouldn't be easy to talk to. You are a new initiate. Look, my friend and I just stumbled down here, and now the guard says we can't get out. What's the deal? No, you may not leave. Your only choice is to take a test of initiation. If you pass, you'll have the choice of staying in our community or leaving. This sounds like some sort of cult. There's no way you can get me to join. But what kind of test are you talking about? It is a test of strength. Those who succeed are truly worthy of becoming one of us. Do not make premature judgments of our community. You may find that it is your destiny to live here in harmony with us. Fine. Where do I sign up? The door at the back of this cave. Good luck, initiate. And what about my friend Anne? Will she have to take it too? No, women do not have to take the test. If an initiate who has passed wishes a woman to go free, they may do so. Go and take the test now. What a society. Alright, well, there's a test. We gotta take a test. Follow me. Cave wizard. Gotta show him my magic spells. Got him. And we got some magic dust. That worked out quite nicely. So the enemy attacks at least do have some cute little animations. And I do like that they are at least actually pretty different from battle to battle. Yeah, another fun artboard. After the fight, Anne and I were permitted to go free. The sky was getting cloudy. It looked as though rain might appear. Still, something was holding me back from leaving. That wizard guy. He did something to me. I want to go back, Anne. He must have somehow brainwashed you. Kyle, snap out of it. No, I must go back. Only a fool would think it... Smooch. What? Anne? Yes? I'm cured. Yeah, I thought that would work. Come on, looks like a big storm is headed our way. So she really did have feelings for me. I would have been on top of the world if I wasn't in such a predicament. What with the gruesome murder and all. Storm or no storm, Anne and I were going to go back to the place where those two things attacked me. By the time we reached the cliff, there were no remains to be seen. No one would ever believe my story without evidence. Oh well, I still believe you. Yeah, I know. Way out here for nothing. Listen, as you know, when a guy turns 19, he's gotta enlist. He's going to do that before these damn alien things came into the picture. Then I'll enlist too. What? Anne, I can't let you. It's probably more dangerous back home than it is out of war. Besides, I've gotta do something with my life. Can't argue with that. We'll go sign up right now. Alright, this'll be great. As though Anne and I were stuck together. Didn't want anything to happen to her, but she had insisted on coming along. I hope it's not the prequel to Die, Anna. Hey, you. Yeah? You come to enlist? Yeah, my name's Kyle, from Fort Knoll. This is Ann Chase from Fort Stella. She wants to enlist too. Step through the gates and into that door. This board I do like. Ooh, little descent into the darkness. I hope this place doesn't have a room full of bodies. The plants aren't doing so good. They don't even have any magic dust. Can I help you? Yeah, I'm checking in. So is Anne here. She's not registered yet. You must be Kyle. Your commander's in the next room if you want to meet him. Bunks are to the right. I'll need to see some identification, young lady. Okay. Kyle, you can look around. I'm just going to straighten a few things out. There's the mess hall. Here's the locker room. The muttering could be heard behind a row of lockers. I guess that was my new commander. Commander is one strict guy. I guess he's got to be, though. New here? I'm not. Been here for 5 years, ever since this damn war started. They changed their policies a few months ago, and now we can't even send mail. My wife must be worried sick about me. I've also got a son who I've only seen pictures of. You're probably bored to death about now, so I'll stop talking. Where's that one, Alexander? Or was that the other one? No, Alexander was the old lady's kid. That's the other lady in that town. Her husband. That continuity. Anyways, here's our commander. You can tell he's important because he gets to wear dark green. What? Never ever sneak up on your commander. I assume that you're new here, but let this be a warning to you. Yes, sir. My friend Anne is also enlisting. She should be here any minute. Your friend, eh? Military is no place for romance, you hear? Yes, sir. Don't worry about that. We'll both make good fighters. Fighters? Ah, let me tell you something, son. You won't get many opportunities to fight around here. As our newest recruits, you two will be used for backup purposes and backup purposes only. Is that understood? Yes, sir. You look pretty skilled, though. I'll teach your friend a little spell I picked up when she comes in here. Okay. This is also another nice board. I was very tired upon reaching the bunks. Soon I drifted into a deep sleep. The dream came back to me. This one gonna be flashy. That's me upon seeing this board. They're good dream sequences, though. They're very weird. It's a little too bad for the eyes. Kyle, time to get up. It's time for dinner. Oh, geez, not so loud. What a strange dream. What happened in it? I saw some sort of giant head making these weird noises. Then I passed through it, and it seemed to scream out in pain. Wow, I think it means something. I hit the button. I apparently did not hit the button hard enough. Probably not. It was just so weird. I get the feeling that we should be out trying to learn more about these things, though. Maybe. Look at what happened to that guy in the river. I'd rather not talk about it right now. Let's go. Well, let's see. You missed the Colts, I think. I'm not entirely sure when you tuned out. But there was a cult. We beat up a wizard with a gun. And Anne kissed Kyle to break him from brainwashing. Kyle interpreted that as, ah, she loves me too. Oh, okay, great. And you're all caught up. Now we're in the military. A typical trash barrel. Oh, I love this, too. It's self-serve. Take whatever you want. All I have to do is refill the containers. Take a purple tray. Get some beef. Tomato soup. And some broccoli. And then you put the tray down. A delicious meal. Oh, I was just thinking about something. My friends back in Stella, they're probably wondering where I am right now. Yeah. Of course, in Stella, anything can happen. They'll get over it soon enough. You know, Anne. Oop, well, what was that? I don't know. Let's get out of here. Does this flashing effect continue? Because I think it does. Well, maybe it doesn't. Maybe it does. This is the last word of it, though. Come on, Kyle. You ever see my wife in Edgefield? Tell her that I love her, and that I won't be coming back. I thought we'd never be attacked. That's an angle Anne is at. Anyways, we're under attack by those things. Maybe they've come for us, Kyle. Come on, we've got to get away. This is much more modest flashing. I wish the game just stuck with this. Well, I've been captured. Well. Okay. I just noticed the bottom route. Never mind. That should be a bit easier. There we go. It looks as though this wall had been blown away by the attackers. They had lost me in the dark of the night, but one of them was still pursuing Anne. Don't they have guns? Also, yeah. No, this military's not doing much of a job, really. Anyways, here's the cool blade arm. My cop with Anne in the thing. He realized that it had some sort of sharp, pointy arm. Was this yet another new specimen? And I didn't have time to contemplate the question. Alright, now we've got a second party member at least. Well, again, I don't know why I said that. We've already fought with Anne. I guess because the wizard fight was all alone. Okay, no arm, just pointy arm. Let's try out this fire. That was a lot of magic for a little damage. And let's try laser. The thing stabbed both of us at once. Right, fire seems more expensive than lightning and didn't seem to do any more damage than lightning. Okay, I'm confident now. Oh yeah, especially now that it missed its stat. I guess it does have two. Well, we only saw one blade arm. Did it say both of them were like that? Alright. Our usual coup de grace. Very quick Aru. And now we're fine. Hey, you are Americans. I can see it in your clothes. No, you don't understand. Back at the fort, there are these things. Don't attack them. You'll all end up dead. We planned on attacking your fort, and your lies will not discourage us from doing such. The man then spoke in a language which I couldn't understand. Suddenly, I felt a hard blow to the back of my neck. Would fade to black. When I woke up, the room was a blur. A light was shining over my head. A drab gray color was all around. Then I heard Anne's voice. Kyle, you're awake. Oh, where are we? We're in secret Russian prison. Those soldiers brought us here after they knocked you out. By the way, are you alright? Yeah, but I think I'm getting a headache. Looks like we're officially POWs. At least we're not dead. That's one way of thinking about it. I need to think for a minute. Let's break out of ZZT prison with this conveniently not solid wall. Pillow. Water. Bars. Cell door. What's this little nub? A loose piece of bar. Pull out bar. Smash wall with bar. There's a gun hidden here. Doesn't have any. Oh man, I lost all my ammo. Shoot, that was a bad investment after all. Come with me, American. Well, hopefully I can find some ammo for a gun. My most powerful spell. It really lacks, actually. Never seen this kind of plant before. Okay, here we go. Warden. 2 American soldiers, male and female, were caught leaving their outpost earlier tonight. Suggest you take them in for questioning as soon as possible. If they refuse to talk, use any means of torture available. This is important because, as you know, our troops have not yet returned from the Americans' outpost. The male was said to have been warning them of another possible threat. Find out all you can about this. Sincerely, General Freundlos. I don't think there's a torture scene. I mean, it wants to be a torture scene, but I don't think we actually get tortured in any way. Sit down. Stay away from there. Oh, that was the chair. Okay. When the soldiers found you, what were you running away from? These things were after us. They have almost the shape of humans, but it's like their red eyes are always glowing. They wear masks too, blue ones. They demolished the entire outpost. What else do you know? Let's see. They bleed blue blood, evaporate. I have no time for games, American. If this continues, I will be forced to use the torture device. Hey, I'm only telling you what I know. Check your records for something like this. Alright, I shall do so. A device of torture could be seen at one end of the room. Apparently it would slowly crush whoever was inside. I guess that was very effective. Do not bother me. As the warden was searching through old files, I quickly looked into a cabinet on the other side of the room and spotted 5 bullets. I loaded my gun and aimed at the him. Freeze it. Freeze it. Kyle, you're bad at this. Freeze it right there. What the hell do you think you're doing? Let me and Anne go free, now. Alright, American, but you'll never escape with all the armed guards around. Maybe not, but it's worth... What was that? The alarm! This outpost is under heavy attack! We've got to get out of here! Oh boy. Yeah. Let's just... Kyle, why are the alarms going off? This outpost is under attack. How'd you get out of your cell? Door's unlocked when the alarm went off, but this outpost too? Deja vu. Those things have got to be after us. Come on. When I entered the room, we realized that the roof had recently been blown off. The things were all around. Damn, we're trapped. Looks like this is the... Hey, wait a sec. The things were not attacking us. Instead, they were making noises into some type of device. I suspected that this was their equivalent of a telephone, but what was to become of us? I'm Colossus. Congratulations! You finished the first part of War Torn. To continue on your adventures, start from the file wartornx.ZZT and enter the passcode shown. BDE? BDE. Alright. What will happen to us next? It's barely been an hour. But I think the second half will also probably barely be an hour. So I think this is a nice spot to cut off. We'll get back to this. Oh, I'm sorry. It was flashy. BDE. Now you can see. Well, we're at the end of the file anyway, so losing our bullets didn't actually matter. I was just tricked into thinking it did. Very clever, Mr. Madguy. Look at this. Even the title screen becomes war-torn. Let's save the rest of that music for next time. But that was war-torn. Our first half of it. It's still fun. Like, I enjoy playing it. It's just definitely a lot more goofy now instead of, like, awe-inspiring. So that'll do it for now. We'll get back to this one again next next Friday. Today's Friday. I don't even know what day of the week it is anymore. I was like, oh no, I have to stream at like 1:30 today when I thought I was streaming at 2. It's been one of those days. Enjoy putting together your bed frame. In like a week, I'm going to be dismantling a bed frame, so... Solidarity. I hope you all enjoyed this one. It's a fun game. And again, Madguy kept on making games. Madguy was very prolific for a very short period of time. He has like 4 games, and it's pretty much all in the span of a year, except for like one, which is a few months more than a year. He wound up making what's considered like one of the best with Burger Joint, and this one is like still fun and good. It's Todd's Adventure is the first. This is his second game, is War Torn, which ended up getting like a classic game of the month later. And there's Burger Joint, which got like every possible award. And then yes, next game 33, which is yeah. War Torn was more fun as a child and is fun in a different way today. Next game is not good. Sorry. I did a closer look on both halves of it ages ago. It's not very good. It's not funny. It wants to be funny, and it's not very funny. It's just really cliche and boring. But that's why we're not playing it. That's why we're playing War Torn, which is fun. There's lightning and guns and big arms and wizards and aliens and secret Russian prisons. Like, all those ingredients hold up. There is also, yes, a demo for War Torn 2, which, depending on the time, I might actually just run through that after this, because it's pretty short. But that's going to be it for now. We'll be back again on Sunday with, something. Also, yes, as far as some news goes, it's almost October, and that means it's almost time for the second Oktoberfest Game Jam, which produced some content last year. I still got the link here. I'm ready for this. Is definitely something I'll be trying to participate again. Is something I was robbed of first place last year. I will earn my rightful spot this year, maybe. Step 1 is to actually come up with an idea, so we'll see. But no doubt that's going to be consuming streams in the near future as well. But if you're interested, definitely sign up for that. It's a lot of fun, and I know Troll Game generally doesn't sound pleasant, but last year definitely showed that you can still make something that fits the description of Troll Game and is still fun to play. The secret is definitely to stream them, especially. And I suspect that everybody will be going into this year knowing that I will have to suffer on stream with whatever they create. So, great. Looking forward to it. Gonna be a time. But that's gonna do it for now. We'll be back on Sunday and next Friday. So thank you all for watching, and try not to get too war-torn out there.